Well, hello. I am so glad you could join us, and welcome to our annual Capernaum Gala as we seek to raise $50,000 for the work with teens with disabilities all over Canada. And here we are, from east to west, gathered together either around a warm campfire or maybe a virtual one, but to celebrate that it is more fun to be together. Some of you maybe have gathered a few friends from your bubble, and others of you have jumped on Zoom to keep the community feel going. Or maybe you're hunkered at home, watching with your family. Whatever the case, we are so glad you have joined us, and we really have a great night in store for you. In this video, I hope to tell you all about Young Life Capernaum and what we've been up to this past year. So, grab some marshmallows and hold on just a second. I'm so sorry. Someone's just joined my Zoom room. I'm not sure what that's about. So, sorry, I'm really sorry. Just give me 1 second here to see what's going on.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kaylin. Hi, Brittany. What are you guys doing here?
We're here for club.
Club? What do you mean? This isn't club. I'm actually hosting the Canada-wide Capernaum S'more Fun Together event. I was just in the middle of welcoming everyone to our time together.
Wait, are you telling me Canada is watching me?
Well, not Canada, but people in Canada are, you know what, hold on a second. Colleen just came into the waiting room. Let me just see what's going on. I don't know why Colleen's coming here. Hold on.
Welcome to Young Life Capernaum Club, everybody. I'm Colleen. I'm the St. Albert Area Director. Sorry I'm late, but club is going to be great.
Hey, Colleen, Canada is watching us.
Well, people in Canada are watching us.
Wait, this isn't the club Zoom room? Oh no, I totally gave out the wrong club number. I'm so sorry.
You know what? That is okay. I was just trying to explain what Capernaum is, but since you guys are here, maybe you could help me tell everyone about it.
That would be awesome.
Well, why don't you share with us, what do you love about Capernaum?
I love friendship.
I love talking to people and making people laugh.
I love it. Well, I have a great video of all these friendships growing around the country. Let me show that now.
Loved seeing all those friends in that video.
How about you, Colleen? What do you love about Capernaum?
I just love Young Life Club.
Well, we love club when Colleen actually showed up to it.
I know, I fell asleep on the couch and missed just one club that one time.
It's okay, Colleen. I forgive you. I will still love you.
Oh, thanks, Brittany. I love how you guys all made sure that I didn't feel bad about it.
And if our friend Connor is there, we all have to sing Katy Perry.
Ready?
Yeah.
Do you
You ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, trying to start again?
Okay, hold on, you guys. I love your enthusiasm, but I have another video to show.
Oh, well, no problem. We can just mute ourselves and keep singing. Come on, guys.
Okay, well, while they sing, let me show you another great video from Young Life Club. Okay, that was awesome. Now, so far, we love the friendships and club. Kaylin, what do you love about Young Life Capernaum?
I love hanging out with the leaders. They try to make us laugh all the time, but really we end up making them laugh. And guess what? Next year, Brittany and I are going to become Young Life leaders.
That is so cool.
I can't wait to be a Young Life leader.
I wish we could show how fun it is to hang out with the Young Life leaders.
Well, I do have a video of my friend Isabella from White Rock, BC that shows some of her time with Young Life Capernaum. I could show that now.
Let's do it.
Well, Kathy shows that. Why don't we head over to our own Zoom room and continue club?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Bye, Colleen.
Bye.
Okay, have
You're
a good one.
welcome.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. See you guys.
Isabella and I first met at Elgin Park Secondary School in her basis classroom. I remember the first time we met, we were playing bird bingo, and we were laughing and having so much fun looking for all the different birds and all the silly, crazy names that they had and the ways they looked. It's been so fun knowing Isabella over this last year, and she is the most consistent kid we have at our Capernaum Club. She's such a joy to be around and such a positive attitude and been such an encouragement to me.
Hi, so I'm Isabel, and also just a little clarify that everyone is always welcome to join our Young Life, because we do a awesome and fun different cool activities. It's okay to make new friends. The reason why I make a video so I can hang out with my friends, and it's a lot of fun and awesome experience too.
All right, well, that was a fun surprise, but let's get back to our s'more fun together event. I mean, I was just about to eat my 5th s'more. I am so sorry. Brad Eager from the National Capernaum Committee just logged into my Zoom account. I'm sorry, just give me one more second. Hold on. Okay, what is going on here? Why is Brad in my Zoom room here? Brad? Hey, Brad Eager, Bradley.
Oh, hey, Kathy, hey.
Hi.
Oh, hey, why aren't you ready for Zumba? We got a boss.
That is not tonight. That is next week. Tonight is actually the Capernaum All Countrywide S'more Fun Together Gala event that I am hosting right now. Yes, this is not Zumba.
That's tonight, the Capernaum thing?
The Capernaum thing is tonight. Yes, it's not Zumba.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm ruining it. I'm all sweaty and everything.
No, it is okay. You know what? I've been Zoom bombed all day so far, so it is no problem. You know what? While I've got you here, I've just been asking my Zoom bombs what they like about Young Life Capernaum. So maybe I could just ask you the same. What do you like about Young Life Capernaum?
Yeah. Okay, well, give me a minute. That's better.
How did you?
Thank you, Kathy.
Okay.
So glad you asked. Well, as you know, I've only been involved in Capernaum really just this past year, and like many of us, I was drawn to the work that they do because of the types of kids that they serve. So I just thought it was great and so needed, and I'm so proud to be a part of this movement. But I'd say what has surprised me the most has been seeing how Capernaum not only blesses the kids, but also everyone who encounters this ministry on any level. And I probably shouldn't have been surprised by that. We know that God works in this way, but I guess I was just so focused on what it does in the lives of kids that I wasn't even thinking that, of course, God would be using it to bless entire communities. So here I was thinking I could be a blessing to some kids by getting involved, but I get the sense that the blessings, really have truly been all mine. When I was thinking about it, I was thinking, Jesus came to show us God the Father, but I also think he came to show us what it looks like to be fully human, right? To live life with joy, to be free from shame. And I see that life in so many of these kids. They just live life fully. And that's been the unexpected gift in all this. It's what God is doing in everyone else's life too. Kathy, like all the people that it takes to make Capernaum ministry happen, right? From parents and teachers, and there's always facility people, and there's vehicle drivers, there's EAs and occupational therapists, volunteers. Like for every kid that's involved in Capernaum, there's like 10 other people that are also touched by this in some way. And I think when they see the life and joy in these kids, like it's a gift to them. It's been a gift to me. And we've seen this at the Young Life camps where Capernaum kids are there with all the other teenagers, and everyone is just blessed by that. Everyone becomes a better version of themselves. These kids, they just disarm people because they show us a joy and a sense of wonder, like a hope that I think sometimes we have trouble seeing ourselves. And I know as Christians, we're always saying we want to find ways to reach our community, and we want people to be able to see Jesus. And I think we've got it. God has things for people here, for you, for me, for everybody here, but also our churches and certainly our communities. So I really get the sense like we were being invited to the table that God has set for the marginalized, for the outcast, for the vulnerable. And Capernaum does amazing work with kids, but I think it is so much bigger than that, what's happening here.
Wow, thank you so much, Brad. Really appreciate you taking the time, and you are welcome to stay and join us if you'd like.
I gotta be honest here, Kathy. I'm starting to cool down. I gotta keep the Zoom in Zumba. I got a class to get to. You're off the hook this week, but next week I expect double the sweat. I gotta go.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you for joining us, and I'm just going to say goodbye to Brad here. Okay, there we go. Well, a little unexpected surprise, but I do have something planned now that I did have expected. My good friend Clara and her mom Sandra have so generously agreed to come and share a little bit of their story with us. And Clara's been involved with Capernaum over the past couple of years, and so I asked them if they'd be willing to share, and I feel very honored that they said yes. Hi, Sandra.
Hey, Kathy.
Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. It's so good to see you.
Of course, no problem. Happy to be here.
Thanks. Yeah, well, I've just been connecting with people throughout Canada just to talk about Capernaum and what it's meant to them. And so I'd love to ask you the same. I'm wondering if you would just share a little bit about your experience with Young Life Capernaum.
Yes, for sure. We've been involved with Young Life with all three of our kids, and Clara just recently been able to connect with Young Life Capernaum. I like that she has a place to belong, like really belong. I feel like the leaders have taken the time to get to know who Clara is, either playing Go Fish with her, playing at the park with her, or just sitting eating French fries at McDonald's together. I think that everybody wants to be known and needs to be known in order to belong. And I feel like Young Life Capernaum has worked hard to make sure they know Clara. Because of this, I feel like she fits there. Maybe the music is slowed down so she can follow along with the words, or they help her by taking breaks when she needs them, or whatever is needed. But I feel like Clara is known and therefore belongs. And she has so much to offer too. My other kids have all sorts of ways to grow and learn how to love one another, but Clara doesn't always have these opportunities. She is practicing being a good friend and learning what it means to care for one another. And we need Capernaum to help her be that person. I can see that being more involved in the larger group activities, for instance, allows her a chance to contribute as a caring friend as well. I love that she can relate to her adult leader, but also love that she can learn to be a good friend to her peers, to see that others have needs and to be aware of how to help others. Young Life Capernaum gives her this chance to not only receive, but to give to others. I can see Capernaum helping her become who she is meant to be. We love that she's part of Young Life and are excited for the ways she's able to grow as a person as well as to give back.
Thank you so much, Clara and Sandra, for stopping by. You know, I had planned on explaining Capernaum, but maybe showing it was the best way to capture it after all. Because over the years, in my conversations with schools and families across Canada, there has been a common thread. All express the need for friendship and community, along with spaces to have deep, honest conversations amongst our friends with disabilities. And in this past year, despite the challenges of COVID restrictions, we have grown. New teens have shown up in our Zoom clubs, and in fact, we have found that having Zoom has allowed some teens who aren't interested in meeting in person just yet to have a space to come where they can keep their screen and sound off, but still participate in a way that is enjoyable to them. This surprised us, but clearly taught us of the great value of Capernaum and its mission. And as partners, you have been significant in being a part of creating these safe spaces for teenagers with disabilities to build these friendships with their peers and with their leaders. COVID has been hard. Quarantining and changing routines have been hard. And the support you've given has created these valued spaces to sit in this hard together. And that's what you saw tonight. The friendships, the community, the connection. And in Young Life, we believe there is a God who is crazy about us, who loves us, knows us, pursues us. And we want every teen to hear this and then have a space to process it in a way that makes sense to them and be accepted regardless of how they respond. This is the message you have been getting out to teens with disabilities here in Canada. Their life is valuable and meaningful. They are loved. They have a purpose. So tonight, your investment will create some incredible opportunities of growth. We are growing new clubs in places like Vancouver Island and Ontario. We are piloting a skate club for teens with disabilities who want to skateboard in Calgary and then plan to take this model to other places in Canada. We are hosting our first ever family retreat for our families with disabilities at our Rockridge Canyon property in BC this summer. And we are researching a new staff position to hire someone from the deaf community that would enable our clubs to be accessible to deaf students. Your investment will also impact the teens and young adults you met tonight, because along with helping fund the local club work, it also is going to help support the training programs that will equip Capernaum alumni like Kaylin and Brittany to become leaders that will serve in their own communities. And so for tonight, I'd like to ask you to consider joining Capernaum as a financial partner. The goal of our fundraiser is to raise $50,000. This money will go directly to the programs you heard about tonight. The methods for giving have been sent out in an email or can be found at the website listed. And there are 3 options for giving. You can sign up for pre-authorized monthly donations, or if you are a monthly donor, you can raise that amount. And the other one is a one-time gift. When you give monthly, this gives our staff stability in being able to focus less on fundraising and focus that time on spending it with teens. Now, I'd love to ask you to pause and consider for a moment how you might partner with Capernaum. All of the links for this information will be on our landing page that was sent out in an email. There you will find all the ways to partner, as well as more information about Young Life Capernaum and our programs. So thank you again so much for joining us tonight and taking the time to learn about Capernaum and our current work and how we're growing in Canada within the disability community. Have a great rest of your evening, and now let's roast some more marshmallows.